Hello and welcome to Polk Place. I'm Brian Lacey. Joining me in studio from the Polk History Center will be Jamie Jameson. How you doing?
I'm roasting, but
Yeah.
you know, there's a rumor out there that we're getting ready to switch to pumpkin scented summer, so I'm getting excited for that. I don't call it fall, it's pumpkin scented summer.
Where'd you steal that from?
I thought of it this morning. I was like, what am I going to tell Brian this morning when he asked me how I am?
Yeah.
So I worked on it.
I'm digging pumpkin scented summer.
That's what we have here in Florida. It's a very crisp scent. You know, if you close your eyes, you can pretend you're not melting into the sidewalk.
Yeah. And that cooler version of summer, the pine scented summer.
The pine scented summer, yes. Pine scented with just a little bit of morning frost. Yeah.
So tell me, what do we I can't believe you did that to
I know,
me.
I like it.
Tell me what we got going on at the History Center.
Well, more important than pumpkin scented, we're rolling into September, and our big push for commemoration in September is actually twofold. So September 15th through October 15th, we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, and so you can celebrate that virtually or in person with us. We'll have an exhibit in our video gallery, but the same exhibit or interviews will be put onto the Facebook page and maybe run on PGTV. But they look at some of the people from Polk County of Hispanic heritage and what they've done and how they've really impacted the county. And so we're very happy to celebrate those individuals, some of which are on county staff all the way up to the commission.
Mm-hmm.
So
cool.
We'll celebrate that. And then in the middle of that, right after it kicks off, is Constitution Day. And we're super excited about this. So every year on September 17th, we celebrate Constitution Day. And here's your fun fact. It originally started as Citizenship Day. A Hungarian immigrant said, you know, she was so excited to become a citizen, she wanted a day where anybody who had become a citizen could celebrate that citizenship. And way by way, it evolved to Constitution Day. So we are going to be doing a focused campaign on social media, on the county's Facebook page, with a daily fun fact about the Constitution or about citizenship, all of which were taken from the citizenship test. So you can challenge your friends to follow it on Facebook and see which one of you would pass the citizenship test.
Have you ever gone back in and tried doing your driver's test just as a
I'd be terrified.
Yeah, see, not the driving part of it, but the
written,
written part of it. I would probably fail miserably as much on the citizen test as I would the driver's test.
Yes, but hopefully that means that you're doing citizenship, so you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow.
So that's going to be really fun, and it's going to be a resource that we're going to send out to our teachers as well. So they'll be able to use it in the classroom to talk about the Constitution and get kids engaged with what a privilege it is to be a citizen in this country.
So what else do we have going on throughout the
Well,
month?
we have our regularly scheduled programming. So on September 17th, Constitution Day, we also have a tour of the History Center with my good friend Bartholomew.
Yeah.
Yep. So I don't know if Bartholomew comes in pumpkin scented, but I can ask him. And he'll be taking you around at 11 o'clock for a tour of the History Center. And then September 24th is Preston's Genealogy Speaker Series. And this is an interesting one. It is going to dive into how do you research your German ancestry. I don't think I have German in my ancestry, but it's a very specific set of records and immigration information to the United States. So he's going to be having a spokesperson from the Pennsylvania Genealogical Group come and talk about those Pennsylvania Germans and that eventually moved and migrated across the West, but really kind of hone in and give people who participate a list of resources that can help them when they're researching their German ancestors. And that kind of gets us through September. We've got a couple save the dates, if I can.
Or, as I like to say, bolos.
Oh,
be on the lookout.
Yeah. So bolo, speaking of pumpkin scented, so as we roll into the less hot seasons, we start doing our outdoor program again. And so our first cemetery tour is going to be on October 1st. So, you know, get out your BlackBerry. Oh, rest in peace, BlackBerries. Your calendar. They're now history, which I love. But mark the date, Saturday, October 1st, we're going to be venturing out to Oak Hill Cemetery here in Bartow to talk about the historic aspects of the cemetery, which you might be like, cemetery. There really is a lot of art in the cemetery as well, and we'll talk about the different funerary art, is what I call it, that you can see on the headstones and the way that the cemetery is plotted. And then, right, big bolo for the big man in red.
Yeah, exactly. and as you were talking about this before, I was like, Christmas? Really?
Yeah. Some people do Christmas in July. We started back in March with our plans, but we are currently seeking people to decorate Christmas wreaths, say that 10 times fast, for our annual festival of wreaths. So if you are a artistically inclined person and you would like to decorate a wreath for the History Center, you can reach out to us, specifically Lois. I love Lois, my Lois, and she'll get you hooked up with a wreath, and you'll have to have it turned back in before October. Now, or before Halloween. Now, that sounds like fast, but I was in Hobby Lobby yesterday, and don't you worry. The Christmas decor is out and ready for you to start decorating some wreaths.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very piney scented in there.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in that, you just reach out to us. And then we've started making our communications with the elves to get Santa back into the History Center for Christmas. So if you are not already signed up for our newsletter, you want to sign up for that, because not this month, but next month in October, we'll be announcing the appointment dates where you can bring in your little guys and gals to come have a one-on-one appointment with Santa. And it's just the most precious thing I've ever seen.
So I want to go back to the wreaths.
Yes.
Okay. What happens with the wreaths after the show?
It's so wonderful. So the wreaths are up for the entire festival, and they decorate the History Center and give the ambiance. And let's say, Brian, you come on in and there's a motorcycle-themed wreath, right? Yeah, Santa on his motorcycle, and you're like, I have to have that. You can go online and you can actually bid on it. We have all of the wreaths online for an auction. And the second week of December, you can come grab your wreath, take it home, and put it on your door so Santa knows where to stop.
Nice.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yep. So, and last year, we sold every single wreath. We had one left the week of Christmas, and a lady came in and she goes, I want it for a present. So we were like, you can have it. And we sold it to her. Yeah. And it's just a wonderful way to recognize our community and to raise funds for the programming and the activities that we do at the History Center. You know, a lot of the online stuff that we're bringing forward to you guys isn't free. It's very expensive technology, time consuming, and so these auctions help us to offset those costs.
So investing back into the program, right?
Yeah, and investing back into yourself, because maybe we'll find an old picture of Brian Lacey and scan it and put it on our catalog. No. I keep threatening you, but I'm going to go looking one day.
Please don't.
Okay, I won't. I won't. I'll wait till you retire.
I'm a fine wine. I'm getting better with age.
Okay, good. I love it. So,
all right, we got about 30 seconds left. Tell them what they need to know.
You need to know, I'm going to definitely tell you, stop by for that architectural tour on September 17th. There were a few people on Facebook that were so upset that they missed it the last month, and we were like, well, it's your lucky day. We do it every month. So please come on in and see us and enjoy downtown Bartow and your history and your heritage.
Jamie?
Brian?
Always a pleasure to see you.
You know I love coming over here.
We'll see you next month.
Alrighty.
Polk County has a rich history and heritage, and the Polk County History Center is continuously thinking of new ways to help Polk residents experience that history. The museum's collection includes natural and cultural objects related to Polk and the greater Central Florida area that represent our history from pre-Columbian to present-day eras. The artifacts on display at the museum represent individuals, cultural groups, and events significant to the region. Now, they're located at 100 East Main Street in Bartow. The History Center is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. And if you need more information about exhibits, events, anything going on there, you can check them out on the web at polkhistorycenter.org or give them a call, 863-534-4386.